I got the call to become an astronaut one evening. I had this feeling that the whole universe just stopped, turned around and smiled at me. My name is Samantha Cristoforetti and I'm a mission specialist on the NASA SpaceX Crew 4 mission to the International Space Station. I was born in Milan, in Italy, but I grew up in a tiny little village in the northeastern Alps, still in Italy. So a very rural place, small place. In the mountains, I grew up skiing and enjoying the outdoors. My parents owned a hotel, so that's what they did all their working life. We actually lived in the hotel, it was our home. I started dreaming about becoming an astronaut pretty early on. I was still in elementary school. I think it was a number of impressions that made me dream about that. The things that I was learning in school, also books that I read. I was an avid reader of adventure books. The fact that I was growing up in a place where I had an opportunity to go out and play and explore with other kids unsupervised and get that passion for adventure. So a number of those things, and I guess they were enough to kindle that sparkle of passion for space exploration. I completed my high school in Italy and then I enrolled at the Technical University of Munich in their engineering degree, and I chose the aerospace track. And then something unexpected happened. The opportunity opened up of actually joining the Italian Air Force as a pilot. That had not been possible for me straight out of high school because back then the Italian military did not admit women. The very broad educational and training background that I had when I became an astronaut really helped me a lot. And the astronaut job is really very much about this broad spectrum of things that you have to master rather than being a specialist that has mastered very, very well for a long time this one thing. And so I was very grateful in hindsight. In 2014, I had the opportunity of flying to space for the first time, and I spent 200 days on the International Space Station. Getting to space station, opening the hatch, hugging our friends who were waiting for us there, getting used to that sensation of floating, that first look out of the cupola, that first, full view of a sunrise. It was almost overwhelming for me. And, of course, as the time goes by, you settle into a routine. You're not overwhelmed by emotion every single day. But it becomes more like a quiet affection for the place, for the work, for the people. Getting selected for Crew 4 was amazing because it's an opportunity to go back to the International Space Station and experience again that transformation from being an earthbound creature to being this space-living creature, and being part of that very, very special life up there in this outpost of humanity up there in space.
Subscribe for more space.